Hey, welcome to the Tony Gomez Show. Thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. Tonight, I have as my guest here in the podcast, we have Libra's Michael Pecina.
Thank you, sir.
How you doing tonight, Mike?
I'm doing good. Doing tired, but I'm good.
I know you told me you're just getting out of work,
Yeah.
just had to basically enough time to go shit, shower, shave, get right over here, right?
I didn't even shave. I just took a shower and got dressed. I said, let's go.
Man, well, thank you for making it on time.
Yep.
I usually have done like 8 p.m., but 9 has been better for me because I've been working a lot. I'm working late. We've been having some change of personnel at work.
Mhm.
So been doing a lot of training and just putting some extra time investing in the people we got.
Yeah.
And, it's all worth it.
Yep.
You got to invest in people.
Well, my job, I never know what time I'm going to get out.
Yeah.
I go in either at 6 or 7, depending on what if I'm in town, I take my time. But the time that I get out, it's always different. Like today, it should have been a lot earlier.
Yeah.
But the places I deliver to, it always depends on how fast they unload my trailer.
Got you.
So
yeah.
I can't do nothing about that.
Yeah.
So,
you're kind of at the mercy of everybody you're working with.
Yep.
But, it goes to the territory.
Yep.
Right. No day's the same, right?
Yep. No. And then it's funny because I was talking to a friend of mine earlier today while I was going down. I went to Brownsville today. And she goes, where you at? I said, I'm going down to the valley. She goes, you lucky dog. She goes, I'm in here stuck in this damn office. I said, that's what I love about my job. My window, my office window changes every second.
Yeah, it is cool.
I get to see something,
Yeah.
And even though I can travel that road every day, it's funny how you tend to see different things.
You notice something different every
Yep.
ride. That is cool. I love a good ride. I just wish there was more mountains here in Texas.
I know.
You know what I mean? Shoot, me and my wife go and we'll go to Colorado or Wyoming and freaking California this last vacation. And man, we got to go where the mountains are.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah. And my traveling is what I do at work. I really don't travel a lot.
Yeah.
Personally, I really don't travel much at all.
Well, it's so beautiful out there. I just got to encourage you.
I live through you guys on Facebook.
Oh, shit. Well, I was trying to do my best. All right. Take plenty of pictures and videos to keep sharing that with you, bro.
And I keep saying, I'm going to go, and I'm going to go. But it's like every year, well, you see me on Facebook. My house.
You stay busy fixing things up. That's right. Getting it better.
Money, I put it in the house, or I do something. On studio or something.
Yeah.
I'm doing something with the money. So.
Right. So there's not really a vacation fund.
No.
Right.
Traveling just
everything else comes up.
Yeah.
I get it, man. But that's awesome. You're taking care of business and things just keep getting better around you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, I wanted to bring you in today because we wanted to talk about a 20th anniversary celebration we got coming up this Saturday at the House of Rock.
Yes, sir.
Libra is going to be throwing down. And I've seen the picture like I posted with the promo pic.
Mm-hmm.
You have got a big ensemble of some heavy hitting musicians there.
Yeah, that picture that you posted, that's actually all the people that are going to send me on. They're going to join me on the second set.
Ooh, on the second set.
The first set's a little smaller.
Okay.
I know Brian Canales.
Oh, God bless Brian.
He's
that's
coming.
my man.
He's our original bass player.
Yeah.
So he's coming back and he's going to help us with that. And
excellent.
Then we have Alex is on that picture, drummer, and then we have Tico and Wando Canales.
Yeah.
That are going to do percussion. So that's going to be a simple little thing.
Yeah.
And the second set's where we're going to start bringing everybody.
Wow, dude. I really like the idea of bringing in everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Going through your catalog, dude. You have got such amazing music.
Thank you.
Is that you on the vocals?
Yeah.
I thought so.
I'm not a singer, dude.
I just had to ask, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a singer.
But man, you sound like a great singer out there.
When we started off, we were supposed to be nothing but just instrumental.
You got some great ones like Besos de Sol.
Yeah, Besos de Sol, Libra,
and more. Yeah.
Uh-huh. But we were supposed to just do nothing but instrumentals. But I started writing. I think the first song that I wrote was Reina, which is the second song on that album. And from there on, I just kept writing and writing. But we were always tuned in a regular, E.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't sing this shit. So I come from a heavy metal background, right? So I'm at the house trying to pick up some, I think it was some Perfect Circle, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And they tuned their stuff down.
Yeah.
So I had it down.
Way down.
Yeah. This one I had it down to a D.
Okay.
And I had totally forgotten I had did that. And I started playing Reina. And I sung over it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? What happened?
Uh-huh.
So I kept it that way. When Mark came over, my guitar player.
Yeah.
When he came over, I said, I tuned to the E. We did the song. I said, do me a favor. And he goes, what's up? I said, tune the guitar down to a D. He goes, just the top. I said, no, the whole guitar. Drop it all down. And we didn't even get halfway through. He goes, dude.
Really?
He goes, yeah, that sounds a lot better, dude. I said, yes.
Wow.
He goes, what? I said, I was working with the Perfect Circle and this just came up.
Yeah, man, that's
so
good.
All our music is tuned down to a D.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That gives it, it sets you apart.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're, the typical.
And I'm finally saying it because we've always had people, y'all have a sound. Y'all have this sound. I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
And there's one song, Tu Padre. That one down to a C, a drop C.
Very interesting. That's right. Perfect Circle style too.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we used to do Judith from Perfect Circle, and I think that was in a C.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's very cool. The way to change your own game and to keep it interesting. And your guitar, Mark he caught on to that pretty quick.
Yeah. Mark's a great musician, man. He's a good guitar player.
We miss you tonight, Mark. I know you got to be work early. All right. Much love to you, though, bro. Hell yeah. So, wow, man. And
I've been blessed. I've been really blessed with all the people that has helped me out throughout the years.
Yeah.
Doing this. I don't call it a band. I call it a project, dude.
Okay.
Because I've had so many people come in and out,
Yeah.
And even when I record in the studio, we try to bring in people from the outside.
Yeah.
Like the first album, we went in, we did what we did.
And that album right there, of Visions, Dreams, and Imaginations.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was that 2013?
I believe so. I think that's when it came out.
Excellent.
I was in the studio for about 6 months, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it, dude.
6 months.
Oh my God, trying to get it.
And I was in there day and night, and dude,
wow.
At that time, I was running. I was with another company, and I was taking care from Goliad to Victoria and coming back.
Yeah.
And every time I would cross over the bridge, I would call RD, the engineer, and tell him, "Hey, I'm crossing the bridge." He goes, "Okay, I'll wait for you."
Yeah.
So I'd go home. I wouldn't change. I would just put up all my stuff.
Yeah.
Pick up the guitar and take off.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Yep. 6 months, dude.
6 months, dude.
And a shitload of money.
I believe it. Oh my God. When I did a project that took about 3 months, it was with Integrity, and a good friend of mine, Ray, had just signed us to like a three-year deal, a three album deal. He had won the lottery and bought a studio, and said, you know what, you guys, I want you guys to be on my label. Okay, fuck yeah. We signed that shit. We were there for 3 months. It was great. It was a great experience. We got to just really fine tune and make it hard and heavy.
Yeah.
And we put it out and it was all good. But to have that kind of studio time, it just, it's incredible.
And it was crazy because we recorded that at Hacienda, right?
Yeah.
And I would see some other bands that would come in and they would knock out everything in a weekend or a week. And
yeah. You're like, what?
Y'all are done? I'm like,
you got all that ready and done? Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Well, when you got the time and it's, if you got the money too, more power to you.
At that time, we were playing every weekend over there in
great.
It's La.B.R.A now downtown, but back then it was called Dos Comales.
Yes.
So we were there every weekend. So that basically was what was
paying
for all that.
Great.
So we really didn't spend much money out of our pocket. Not until the end there. I ended up taking out some money from my 401k to finish it up.
I get it.
Yep.
You got to finish it.
Yep, I had to.
That's great, dude. Let me ask you, what got you or who got you inspired to start playing guitar?
Guitar. Oh, man.
Is that the first instrument you learned?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got pushed into it pretty much. It was one of those things like, I'm going to show you fuckers.
Oh, yeah?
Because it was in junior high. I remember that. I used to have hair like Billy Ray. I had the mullet going, bro.
Oh yeah, the mullet rocking. Okay, killer.
And because I had the hair,
Yes.
everybody would pick on me. All the guitar players would.
Ah,
I bet you can't play this. I bet you can't play. I'm like, I don't play, dude.
Yeah.
But I was always getting picked on because of that.
Yeah.
Until one day my neighbor across the street, rest in peace. Growing up, he used to be in I'm not gonna say it's piano, but it was one of those big old bands, Spanish bands. They had trumpets, they had everything, dude. They would practice every weekend.
Yeah.
So when I got home, I asked my dad, I said, Dad, can you get me a guitar? And he goes, ¿Quieres una? I said, yeah. He goes, he goes across the street and talks to Noe. And, Noe tells him, I'll have you one by tomorrow. So by the following day, I had a guitar.
Yeah.
I took it. I sanded it all down, painted it black. I painted a big old skull in the back and everything.
Yes.
That's how I got started.
Wow, dude. Was there a particular guitar player that you were like, man, I want to jam like him?
No, at that time.
Anybody at the time?
No, at that time I was just wanting to prove everybody wrong. Yeah.
Wow, dude. Yes.
It was just like, okay, and I didn't take any lessons. I've never taken that. I think I took a guitar for one semester at school, and I just could not understand any of it.
It's a whole new language, dude. Reading music.
The notes, absolutely. I've always said they just look like art.
Yes, bro.
And my teacher.
So all self-taught, man. That's amazing.
My teacher busted me at the end, dude, because I did the whole semester and everything right, and we were doing a big old test.
Yeah.
And I opened up everything and I played the song.
Yeah.
And after I'm done, he comes up to me and goes, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" I say, "Yeah." He goes, "Can you read that?" I said, "I just played it." He goes,
"But
yeah, I know, but can you read that?" I said, "I just played it." He goes, "Hold on." He goes back.
No, gave me some more music.
And he opens up another one and he goes, "Play that." And I'm looking at it. I said, "Man, I don't like that song."
Right.
And he goes, "Can you read?" I said, "No." I said, I can't. I don't understand it at all. He goes, "So how is it that you're able to play all these songs?"
Yeah.
And at that time, I don't know if you knew Jaime Perez.
Jaime Perez. I know that name.
I think he ended up joining, was it an L.I.B.R.A? Or it was
the singer?
Yeah.
Singer Jaime?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Yes.
Well,
shout out Jaime.
Yeah. Passed away.
I know.
Yeah.
Passed away. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Rest in peace, Jaime.
But he was a good friend of mine. And that's how we met in that guitar class. And I would go over to his house the night before and he would actually play that piece for me and I'm picking it up.
Oh shit.
And that's how
Wow.
So I told him, I said, he goes, "How do you know how to play all this?" Him.
You get by with a little help from your friends?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So,
oh man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, till this day, I'm barely finding out like the chord names, because of Mark.
That is awesome, bro.
Yeah, because of
Mark. That is awesome, man.
Now I'm like, I wasn't a D, right? I said,
yeah. Yes, and it feels cool, right? Getting it all together. You already know all this stuff, man.
Yeah.
Your fingers do the walking for you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, dude. Self-taught and such great music that you put together and composed and arranged.
Thank you, man.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's very passionate, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear it. And it's very sincere, and you got some jams that are upbeat, and that really would be great to dance to when you're when you're performing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the kind of stuff that I would like to dance with my wife to.
Yeah.
When I played it for her, she said, "That's who's coming over? Is that him singing?" I said, "Yeah, he sings good, right?" "They're good." "Yeah, I know they're good." "Yes, I know." Yes. But she was expecting death metal or something different, dude. She didn't know that you guys were what would you call your style?
Oh man, no, flamenco. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't because on Spotify, you know how they get you to
put like some sort of genre to fit into.
And I put it under flamenco, jazz,
killer,
contemporary Latin stuff like that.
Yeah, it gives you an idea.
Because I think Saul, Saul. Yeah, but I think he put it the best when I was looking for another guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, "Would you be interested?" He goes, "Dude, you're everywhere." He goes, "You do a little bit of everything." He goes, "Whoever you get needs to understand that it's going to be an open, there's going to be more than just Latin
Yes,
you know.
yes, right.
So,
That's fair. That's absolutely.
but
They better know what they're getting into.
again, it's like I said, I come from a metal background, so I kind of mix. I try to mix the Latin Spanish guitars with some the heavy metal stuff.
The influence kind of just
A
comes
little
out.
bit of everything.
Yeah.
And because I listen to just about everything except for country and techno and rap.
Yeah. Except for those three.
Except for those
Okay.
everything else, like I even listen to orchestra.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
I get it, man. Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh.
So it's just a mixture of a whole bunch of stuff I listen to.
Man, but you just got something going on, man, that is so very unique, especially in our area.
Yeah.
You know, we know a lot of musicians and a lot of guys are rockers. Maybe they're into, different levels of metal and stuff like that, or they're into reggae, or maybe some of the classic stuff. But nobody do I know lays it down like you.
Mhm.
And that's it's huge. I think and Corpus needs that. Corpus definitely has always needed that.
Yeah.
I guess if anybody's close, it's Latin Talk. I got to give Mike big prop to Mike Bettis.
Yeah.
Love Mike.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been around, and he's always been grinding, man.
Mm-hmm.
He is one very steady guy.
Yep.
That gets things done.
Yep.
Much love to Mike. He got us into Brewster Street. I got to give a shout out to Mike, man. If it wasn't for Mike giving us a good word, we would never be up on that stage. But much love to him. But I mean, that's that kind of talent is what you guys bring, man, and it's huge and it's bigger than Corpus. I think it's very international.
Yeah.
If anybody gets a hold of that, they're like, "Whoa, man, where are you guys from?"
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't have any kind of it sounds like it's coming from like South America.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Even though it's spoken in English, it has it doesn't have the typical American culture to it. It sounds like it's definitely from out of the States.
Yeah. I tell you, when we were playing at Dos Comales every week, it never felt. We always had somebody like, "Hey, where you from?" Like, "Well, from here." They're like, "Huh?
Get out of here, right?"
We're from here. And they're like, "Man, I thought you were from San Antonio, Austin, or somewhere out there."
Yeah.
Or Mexico.
Right.
I'm like, "No, we're from here."
And it's incredible and self-taught. That's awesome. What was your first band, Mike?
Oh man, what was it called? It was with Brian Canales too.
It was with Brian.
As a matter of fact,
what were you called?
When Brian started playing bass, it was because of that band. Detonator.
Detonator. I dig it. That's a cool name right
Detonator. We never got nowhere, but that's what it was called.
Yeah, all right.
We would just practice in the back room, and that's as far as we got. Detonator.
That's cool.
That was in high school days right there,
dude. Damn. And so after that, did Brian go to Syntegrity? Because he was with us. I want to say from from 1990, so maybe 96 or a little longer before he went to like Mortality, or maybe it was a little sooner. But
and the funny part about that is when all that happened, I started writing music, metal stuff, and I started trying to form my band, and I brought Pete Hernandez. I brought him in because he was my neighbor. He lived right down the road.
Shout out Mortality Pete and Holy Hell.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I brought him in, and he came in and he started working with me. And he goes, "Yeah, we need another drummer, dude." I said, "Damn." So we found another drummer, and we called him Brian. Yeah. And it was me, Brian, Pete, and Fred Sanchez.
Oh, Fred. Shout out Fred, man.
And here,
solid guy right there.
Everybody had already played in different things. They had already played out and all that. I was the only coming fresh guy, right?
Okay.
And I was like, stuck playing somewhere.
Right. Hell
he
yes.
didn't get out of that, practice
damn.
room at all, dude. So once we went our separate ways, I called the old drummer back, and I put that whole band together, which turned out to be Symmetry. And
who else is in that band?
In that band, it was, when it first started, it was me, OJ Landau, Oscar.
OJ.
Yeah.
Oh, I love OJ. Yeah. Much love to OJ.
And, Jeff DeLeon.
And real quick, Jeff, I see you on the screen real quick. He was chiming in. Let me see what he says. He says, "What's up, Tony and Mike?
What's up?
Much love to you, Jeff. Much love, bro." And who else did we have in there?
And then Jaime Pettis was there, and then we had a bass player, Carlos Salinas.
Carlos, okay.
Yeah, they used to call him Seaweed.
Is he still jamming?
Yeah, but he's not here. He lives up in Fort Worth or something like that.
No kidding. Okay. All right.
And we stayed together.
That's a good solid lineup right there.
Yeah. And then after that, we replaced Jeff with the keyboard player.
Okay.
Daniel, I forgot his last name. Krupa.
Wow.
Daniel Krupa. He came from Rockport.
Hey, putting a keyboard player. What year was this?
90s.
90s.
Somewhere in the 90s. Yeah.
Hey, you're putting a keyboard player in somewhat of a metal band like that. It was it was kind of the Dream Theater kind of thing, right?
Well, that was the deal. That's what I was. I was in that. Fate's Warning, Dream Theater,
Yes.
Queen's Right. That's
great,
what I like
great stuff.
listening to. So
yeah,
that's what I was kind of after.
And so you need those keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at one point, that's why Jaime ended up with. I'm gonna say it was Annihilator, right?
Maybe Sufferance or 9 Kills 9.
Sufferance.
Sufferance, right, bro?
Yeah.
Sufferance. Shout out to everybody in Sufferance. And my man Alex from Annihilator.
He went with them, and we ended up replacing him with a guy from Sinton, Eric Garza.
Okay.
So I can't remember who brought him in, but
did Eric do the video?
No.
Was that still Jaime?
That was Jaime.
That was still Jaime.
Yeah.
That was on a rooftop somewhere, right?
Yeah, downtown.
Very cool, man. Old school stuff. I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Maybe it was Jeff that shared it with me, or maybe Brian. But that's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Great metal, bro.
Thank you.
Great metal. It might have been Jeff because I know Jeff was in the mix.
Well, that was. I guess that's my niche, dude.
Yeah.
Even when I was doing Cemetery, I always wanted to do something different compared to what everybody else was doing,
Yeah.
I was like, man, everybody's already doing the heavy stuff, what I mean?
Thrash and
I wanted to do more of the almost the progressive stuff,
That's right.
So that's why we did what we're doing. And then now that I'm doing Libra, that was the first thing that said. I had stopped playing for 5 years, period.
Yeah.
Right? And my kids were the ones that got me to play again.
Yeah.
They wanted me to do the metal stuff again because they knew they were like, well, if he plays again, I know we can get into some shows.
Oh, wow. They see that advantage. They're like, we'll get into the gigs.
But I was like, no, I'm not doing that again, man. So somebody introduced me to Del Castillo from Austin.
Oh, yeah.
And they told me next time they come down, you need to go check it out.
Yeah.
I said, all right, let's go. So they took me. At the time I was married, it was me and my wife. We went out there. And goes, you need to stand right here. Up in the front, on the side. I was like, why? Because they sit right here. I said, all right. So they came out, they did what they did, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, I can kind of do that. So I followed them around for a while.
Okay.
So, yeah, and we got to know them. They got to know my family, at the time.
Yeah.
And I remember one day I was talking to Alex, which is a singer, and I told him, I said, hey, I'm starting a band, dude. He goes, oh, see, Mike. I said, yeah, dude. He goes, what are you going to do? I said, something similar to what you guys are doing. He goes, all right. He goes, maybe one day you'll open up. I said, I don't know.
Yes.
So me and Mark, like I said, we started jamming. We started doing everything. And then I sent them a video of one of their songs that they do with the band called Chingon.
Okay.
And I think a few weeks later, we were opening up for them at Brewster.
There you go.
So we were there early because, we had set up in front of them, do our sound check and everything, and so we're walking out to the back. They're walking in, and I was like, "What's up?" And we, hugs, y todo that.
Yeah.
And as we're walking away from each other, Alex and Sean goes, "Hey," I said, "What?" He goes, "Well, why are you here so early, dude?" I said, "We're opening up." He goes, "What?" I said, "We're the opening band." Alex, he goes, "You sent me that video, dude." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Are y'all doing that song tonight?" We weren't. We didn't even have it up because I didn't want to disrespect anybody.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and said, why? And he goes,
I want to hear that.
Call me up. I want to sing it with you guys.
Oh, hell.
I said, yeah,
cool.
I said, yeah, we're doing it tonight. And he goes, just come and get me when you're ready. I said, that one. So I went to the green room in the back.
Yeah.
I told the guys, we're dropping this song. We're playing. We didn't practice it. I said, well, remember, because Alex wants to sing with us and we're going to do it.
Yeah.
So that helped us out a lot. For the next 3 years, every time they would come down, we were the opening band.
That's killer, man. And so what are they doing? I haven't heard them.
No, they're still jamming. Yeah. I know they just did a big old thing with Chingon because I think they had there was a 20-year or 30-year anniversary for Desperado, the movie.
Oh, killer, dude.
So they had a big old thing at the Aztec, I think.
Yeah.
Where they showed the movie, and then they had the band, and then they had I guess movie stars there.
That's
too.
killer.
So I was like, that's cool.
Very cool. Oh man, I like that story, man.
Yep.
Super cool. Let me ask you, what was your first concert?
Kiss.
Kiss. Yes, yes. Very few people I've interviewed were they come at me with Kiss.
Yep.
That was my first
Yeah,
concert.
Kiss. When
What album was it?
I don't even remember, dude.
Here in town?
Yeah, but it was in the Coliseum. They had their makeup
Okay.
then
Creatures of the Night.
and then they did the whole tour again, I guess backwards.
Okay, and they came back
with no makeup.
So
by
then it was Lick It Up.
My first and my second concert was Kiss.
Nice. Oh, that's badass.
Yeah.
I love it. The first time I saw Kiss was a few albums before that in '79 on the Dynasty tour.
Yeah.
San Antonio, I took the C101 party bus, not by myself. My aunts took me, and it was incredible, dude. Everybody was just partying. I was like, "Whoa, this is incredible!" And then went to go see Kiss, and I was a fanatic.
Yeah.
To say that's not even covering. I would lie, cheat, and steal for Kiss. Yes, absolutely, dude.
And it's funny you say that because it was me and my next door neighbor who wanted to go check out Kiss.
Yes,
but that was our first concert, so both our dads went with us.
I get it.
So
that's right. It's
went,
like, okay.
And when they came back, we're like, we want to go. They're like, yeah, we're not going with you anymore.
Y'all gonna be all right. It's not so bad. It's cool. Oh shit!
So
you had to have a chaperone the first time, and so did I. So did I. Was there, and after that, after leaving that and seeing Kiss, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to be like Gene Simmons, spitting out blood, blowing out fire, rocking thousands of people, man. And I never hit that same plateau, of course.
Yeah.
But maybe hundreds. Maybe I've hit some hundreds, and I used to paint my face all the time too. Oh man,
you still do.
Every so often, man. I love Halloween when it comes around. It's a good time to reminisce and bring back some of like the old makeup from like Disintegrity days. And then Killamora, I was doing that too until Billy Milano from SOD. We went to his house for an interview, and he goes, "Tony, drop the fucking makeup. Most guys need a gimmick. You don't need a gimmick. You got a great voice. Drop the makeup. Just do yourself." And so since then, I have. And I saw Billy a couple of months ago when they played the Boozers, and I just kind of creeped up behind the t-shirt, and he gave me a second look. He goes, "Tony from Killamora," and I was like, "This motherfucker remember me?" He goes, "Dude, you still paint your face?" I said, "Nope, not since we talked." He goes, "Man, it was a great kind of coming around. Finally everything comes full circle. Good times, man. Great first concert, dude. I love that. Love me some Kiss."
And at that time, I still wasn't like into music as far as playing.
Yeah,
I just wanted to go see the band.
Yeah,
I think it was Ozzy with
Jakey Lee.
That's
Tour.
what got me.
Or was it Bark at the Moon?
No, they're at the Coliseum.
Yeah.
And I think that's what caught my attention more on the guitars. And the funny thing about that night, I had played baseball through Little League and Pony League, and I was in high school at the time, and I was playing baseball there.
Yeah.
I was always a second baseman throughout the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, when I got to high school, this dude kept throwing me in center field. And I told him, I said, "When are you going to put me in second?" He goes, "We'll put you in the next game."
Yeah.
Next game. So I think we're at Flower Bluff, if I'm not mistaken. We're getting ready to play. And I looked at him, I said, "Are you going to put me in second base or not?" And he goes, "Mike, I need your speed in center field." I said, "I want to play second." He goes, "No, you're playing." I said, "You either put me in second or I'm taking off."
Yeah.
I said, "Ozzy Osbourne's playing tonight." And he just looks at me and goes, "If you leave, don't bother coming back." Okay. So I took off.
There you go. Hell yeah.
And as I'm leaving, when there's another dude sitting there on the bench and goes, "Are you really going, Ozzy?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Can I come?" I said, "Let's go."
Can I come? Oh my God. I love it.
Let's go. So we ended up at Ozzy, man.
Oh, dude,
and
I love it.
Since that night, I'm not into sports.
It was like a life-changing day for you. The coach is like, "If you leave, you can't come back."
Like, all right, see ya.
I made up my mind. Shit, I'm going to Ozzy. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Another rock soldier. From that day, we're hooked, man.
Yeah.
When you see Ozzy having a great time,
Yep.
Oh my God, Jakey Lee.
Yep.
Jakey fucking Lee.
Yep.
Oh, one of my favorites, dude. Very definitely one of the most underrated guitar players.
Yep.
Oh, such a great guy too. Such a great guy. So we kind of started touching base on how you started getting the guys together earlier. So, was there any points that we missed as far as how you got Libra formed?
Libra. After I got into Del Castillo, that's what I wanted to do. You see, because back then, you remember?
What did you? It wasn't called Libra at that time.
Well, we didn't have a name.
You didn't have it.
No, we
Well, what
didn't
is
have
it?
a name.
A special guest, opening act. What did they call y'all?
We weren't playing at the time. It was just one of those things that I knew I wanted to do, you know.
Yeah.
And I had heard that Mark was back in town because he was living in Houston for a while when he was married.
Mm-hmm.
But he got a divorce and all that stuff, and he ended up backing down.
And this was after the 5-year break?
Yep.
Okay.
So he lived not too far from me, so I went over there one day and I asked for him, and he comes out and he goes, "What's up?" We started talking. And at the time, he was working at Channel 3, you know. And I pitched it to him. I said, I want to do, I said, I don't know if you ever heard of a band called Del Castillo. And he goes, "Dude, they just played at Domingo." He goes, "They're awesome." I said, "Yeah." I said, "I want to do something like that. Would you be interested?" He goes, "Oh, yeah." I said, "I'm not looking to form a band or anything like that. Just us getting together at the house and jam. Let's write some music and let's record it."
Yeah.
He goes, "I'm down." So that's how we started. So the name of the band, Libra, came from us too, because I'm a Libra and he's a Libra.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm a Libra too. That ain't no bullshit. Hell
Yep.
yeah. My birthday is coming up September 30th.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yours?
October 9th.
October
And
9th.
his is on the 7th.
It's on October 7th. That's
Yeah.
the same day as my grandson,
Really?
Jason. Oh, man. That is very cool. 3 Libras, just like a perfect circle song,
But,
right?
And then, so we started playing, we started putting stuff together, and at the time he was playing at a church, and he invited me because they were having some kind of festival or something. He goes, "We're playing, go check it out." I said, "All right." So me and my ex-wife went to go check that out, and the pastor comes up. He goes, "How you doing?" Introduce himself, and I go, "What are you doing?" "How did you hear of us?" I said, "I'm here to listen to Mark." He goes, "Oh, you know Mark?" I said, "Yeah, we're jamming together." He goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, we've been doing some work at the house, you know." He goes,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, I didn't know that." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "What kind of music?" And I told him, and he goes, "I'm opening up a new coffee shop, which is now Coffee Waves."
Okay. Right there in Alameda.
Yeah, he goes, "I'm opening up a new coffee shop here in 3 weeks, and I need a band.
Yeah.
I would love for you guys just to come and sit in and just do what you guys do." I said, "Well, talk to Mark."
Great.
And dude, that's how we got started.
Oh, there you go.
We did that, and then after we did that show, he told us, he goes, "Another house band. I need you out here on Saturdays." I said, "Okay,
Yes.
cool." And we kept going back and back, and I finally told Mark, I said, "Nah, we need a band, dude." I said, "Because I want people to hear what I hear in my head." You know what I mean?
That's right. Yes. I hear something bigger.
So at the time, I called OJ.
Yeah.
And I called Brian.
Cool.
And because I ran into Brian at Home Depot.
Yeah.
I said, "Come check it out." And then I called Oscar. I call him Oscar. Everybody calls him OJ. And I said, "I got Brian coming over. Come check it out." He goes, "All right." I said, "Just help us out, dude, because I don't know who to ask."
Yeah.
Cool. So they both showed up and we started jamming. Me and Mark did what we did. And I think 2 songs later, you're like, "We're in."
We're in.
So that's how that got formed. And after a while, I was like, "Well, you know what, Mark? This is no longer about us anymore. It's not, you know."
It's not just ours.
So I was, me being a truck driver, I'm always thinking, dude, when I'm driving.
You got a lot of time on your hands for that. I get it.
So
yes.
I'm thinking about it now. Like, well, I don't want to change the name, you know? So I said, you know what? And turned it into an acronym. So
that's how it came about.
Love, inspire, believe, respect, achieve. So that's how that.
Oh, that's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. I love that story. That is very cool, man. All right. Man, that is very sharp. So I want to talk about the full length real quick of Visions, Dreams, and Imaginations 2013. That's the one you spent, 6 months in the studio putting together?
Yeah.
Definitely worth it. You got some bangers on there
Thank
there.
You, man.
And, that one coming out in 2013. And after that, you start dropping some singles.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
One that I really dug, it's at the top of your charts, and I want to make sure I pronounce it right. Alguna Vez.
Mm-hmm.
Great vocals on there.
That's the latest one.
Yeah, that's 2022. That's the latest.
Mm-hmm.
And then backing it up, we talked about Besos del Sol earlier, the instrumental, killer instrumental, 2018-ish.
Yep.
Okay. And also Tu Padre.
Yeah.
Came out that same time.
Yeah.
Another great song.
That's the only one that we actually have a video to.
Oh, sharp.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who did the video for y'all?
Half of G.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep. Man, I need to look that up. I didn't catch that. Okay. Some other songs I want to just give a shout out to, man. The other instrumental, Libra.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Who's the voice at the beginning? I have a feeling somebody made your own daughter.
Well, I will tell you this. I try to keep. To me, every time I even with Cemetery, I always look at the band as being a family. You know.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's the way I look at Libra. You know. And at the time when we were there, I was like, dude, this is big. This is bigger than just us. I want to make it special. You know.
Yes.
So at the beginning, it's that the first voice you hear is Brian's little girl.
Oh, Brian's daughter. Okay.
The next voice is my daughter, and it's me. You know. Okay. And
that is great.
On the CD, my son's actually playing. He played with me at the time. He does all the percussion, and at the very last song, he added some guitars to that too. So at the end of that whole project, it was one of my happiest accomplishments.
Absolutely.
I have my son on there, I have my daughter on there, and then my daughter did all the artwork on the cover.
On the cover for that single. Yeah. Oh, dude, what a great family project. Oh, yeah, priceless. Yeah, priceless. The other ones that Perdido, that's another great one, and as well as Nina. You got some great jams, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely encourage anybody just to go to Libra, and there were several Libras on there on Spotify. Yeah, I was able to get to it because you sent me the specific link a while back. But is there an easier way to find it?
Libra, you just got to make sure you put the periods.
Oh, okay, that's right.
That'll help you out, and if you know like one of the songs, it makes it even easier.
That's even better.
But
yes. And then follow. That way it'll come up next time you start searching for it. Excellent, excellent. Well, we got a big deal coming up Saturday. Yeah. Tell me about how this started. You said we were talking earlier, so maybe it's December. Yeah. When the seed was planted. Yep. And where did we go from there?
I was talking to the bass player that had been helping us out for years now, and I don't know why, but it just came into my head. He goes, "We need to do something crazy. We need to do something fun." Yeah. And then I snapped. I said, "Well, hold on. That's 2020." I said, "It's been 20 years, dude." So I said, "Well, you know what? Next year's 20. It's gonna be 20 years that I've had Libra going." Yeah. He goes, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Let's do something with that." He goes, "Dude, that'd be awesome, dude." So, yes. And then I got it in my head. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna call everybody that has helped me out within the last 20 years, whether it was live or in studio. Yeah. Because those last 3 songs that you mentioned, the singles, I've been bringing in people from different bands. You know me. I'm always out. Yeah. But absolutely. It's like I tell everybody, I'm out because I'm scouting. I want to hear who can fit what we do. Sure. So man, all 3 of those songs, I think I have different musicians in them. Excellent. And my next thing was, well, I want to do a show with all these, we'll
bring everybody back. Yeah. Wow.
So I called.
That's courageous. That's a lot of moving parts.
Yes. I called 23 people.
Damn.
And out of 23, only one told me I can't because it was the job. Yeah. Everybody else was like, cool. But I knew between then and now I was going to lose people because, life
happens, bro. Yeah.
They're all working decisions, everything. So I'm down to, I think it's 14 or 15.
That's super. Mm-hmm. That's excellent. Mm-hmm. Wow, man.
So, and then
that's huge, though.
And that's not including the mariachis.
So, killer. Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It one thing led to another. Yeah. And that same month, I remember I went and I talked to Casey and I said, "What do you have open between this day and this day?" Because I was looking at the Libra calendar. Yeah. Right. I said it needs to fall during that time. Yeah. So he goes, "Dude, I already got everything booked except for the 27th. That's pretty much the first week, I think, of Libra, right?" I said, "I'll take it." Yes. He goes, "For real?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "How much?" And he goes, "Well, let's talk." I said, "Okay, what?" He goes, "Are we charging that door?" I said, "No." I said, "It's a free show." He goes, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Just tell me how much you want."
For me to do the free show there.
Yeah. So he threw me the price, and I said, here's $100 for now. Put it. So I think every month I was going in and giving them more money.
Getting paid down.
Finally paid it off, and
Killer.
after that, just trying, all this other stuff that I wanted to get done. So I'm broke.
I'm broke now, but the show's paid for.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be huge.
I'm broke. But no, dude, it's just, and it's, I guess, like we were talking about earlier, man. I'm blessed, dude, with everybody that's wanting to be part of it.
Yeah.
And it's like I told everybody, help me out. I'll at the end, I'll get you something. I'll give you something in return. And man, just about everybody that's helping me out there, like, dude, don't worry about it. Let's just.
We're all getting something out by doing this.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
And that's no joke, man. Just about everybody that's helping me out that night is, don't worry about paying me. Don't worry about it. Let's just get it done. It's 20 years. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate what's going on. That's cool.
Oh,
eventually I'll get back to them and give them something.
Such generosity, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Oh, it's so sweet, man. And so out of those 14 players, why don't you tell me who's who and what they play?
Oh my God, dude. Let me see if I can remember everybody. I'm trying to envision.
It's tough.
I'm trying to envision
the ensemble together.
The practice room.
Yeah.
Because I know it's Alex, which is the drummer.
Okay.
His dad, Richard Mendes, plays guitar.
Oh, killer.
And then we have Andrew Ida, which plays percussion.
Nice.
Tico, I don't know Tico's last name. I just know him, Tico, percussion player as well.
Great.
I know you know Hector Gutierrez, bass player.
Yes. Uh-huh.
He's playing with us.
Nice.
Bobby Salazar, he's been moving with everybody. Dude. Awesome saxophone player, dude. I mean,
he's got to be awesome because I've heard you recording already, and that is awesome.
Yeah, that's him.
That's him, dude.
Yes, dude.
That's him on your latest single, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
awesome,
the ending
dude.
where he's just doing the solo.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
That's where we got my wife. I said, we love horns.
Mm-hmm.
We love horns. And I said, man,
and that was funny because I recorded that with, I don't know if you know Roland Gutierrez. They call him Roro.
Roro, yes. Yeah. Roro.
He helped me because my engineer already passed away.
Yeah.
And I didn't know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I called Roro because he had already laid out some piano for me on some songs.
Yes.
And I said, dude, I need a place to record. And he goes, come on over. So we finished that song there.
Oh, cool.
And then when we got done with that, I sent it to another guy so he can mix and master it. So
nice.
But yeah, dude, it was crazy when we were there because when we brought Bobby in, Roro tells him, just do what you do, man. Let me set some knobs over here. So
yeah,
he goes, all right, go. And he does what he did. And after he got done, the first shot, I'm like,
it's a wrap.
We stayed quiet, and I just looked at Roro and said, dude, please tell him you got that, dude. He goes, I record everything.
Yeah.
So I think we got him to do two more rounds or 3 more rounds, and that was it. It was done.
Easy money for him.
Mm-hmm.
Easy money for Bobby. Oh yes.
Yeah. So we got Bobby, and then we got Ben Rello on keyboards. Of course.
All right, on keys.
Yeah, and then we have Jalissa.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's coming in. She's gonna help us out.
For the Young Classics. Yeah. Yes.
She's gonna help us out too. And then
love the Young Classics.
Then we got Alma Vera. Yeah. She's coming in to help us out with the one. They're gonna do backups with us, but they each have their own song as well. And then of course Mark, who's been with me for 20 years, man. So
yeah.
And then that's just the second set.
Okay.
And the other guys, we have Servando Canales. He used to play with Sabor, doing percussion.
Yeah,
he's gonna be doing percussion, and then
he's awesome.
And of course, Brian Canales coming back for bass.
Oh, dude!
And then at the end of the whole thing, because we have Richard, he's gonna open up the whole show at about 7:15, somewhere around there.
That's right.
And he's gonna do a solo thing.
Richard Mendes.
After him, it's gonna be Mariachi Aguila.
Yes.
They're gonna come in. They're gonna do the 45 minutes or whatever.
Joe Vidal.
Yep.
That's right. Much love, Joe.
Yep.
And I know he's got I hate to interrupt, but I know he's got a big mariachi festival that's going to be coming up.
Yeah, I know. He told me, I've been trying to get hold of Tony.
Yeah, I love you, Joe. I love you, and I owe you a phone call, and I'm going to get you a holler because I still want to make this thing happen with me and Casey and talking about it so we can get some more people out there.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to be opening up
so
the show out there.
They're going to be great. And then, like I said, we're going to do our thing.
You got 2 sets.
And then the second set, Richard will be coming back to join us.
Yeah.
And then we're collaborating with the mariachis at the end for the last 3 songs.
Oh, killer.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because, man, dude, even though this thing has been in the works for almost a year,
yeah,
we just finally got together with the mariachis this past Sunday for the first time.
For the first time. Thank goodness you had to make it. Yes.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, it was crunch time, bro.
Yeah, so we got one more practice with them, and hopefully everything just turns out right.
Great. Great. You got one more chance.
Yeah.
I know how precious everybody's time is, dude.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when I do my Christmas thing together, it's hard to get 6, 7 guys in the same room. Yeah. Sometimes it's almost like pulling teeth to get 4 guys.
Yeah.
You know, like my band's Fistful of Metal. I love you guys. Joey Perez, man, that guy's got a full schedule.
Yeah, I know.
Super grandpa right there.
Playing everywhere too.
Yes, man, exactly. Yeah, much love to those guys. So I know your pain, and I know the struggle and the mental anguish that we go through trying to get everybody, you know, working with everyone's schedule to get a time together.
And you know, we don't play often. We don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is going to be the only show that we've done so far this year. Because I didn't want to do, I wanted to focus on
concentrate
this, right?
on it, yeah.
But this is our first show, and I'm gonna throw it out there. They haven't put it out, they haven't announced anything, but we already know that we're on the Dia de los Muertos gig. So
killer, all right.
That'll be the next one.
That'll be the next time we can catch y'all.
Yeah. So
yes, we're lucky that we're able to get to this one free.
Yes.
Right on the 27th?
Yes.
No admission?
No admission.
How are you going to get a better deal than that? A free show with such quality. The best musicians in town, dude, at what you guys do. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be the place to be.
Yep.
And even if you haven't given it a chance, you need to go out there to the House of Rock on Saturday, because if you haven't had a chance to experience some great flamenco and some Spanish guitar playing like these guys are going to throw down, if you think you like Santana the way he does it, wait till you get a load of these guys coming together. You're going to get like Santana like times 10. It's going to be incredible. And it's good. You know, the passion, if you just give it a listen to on Spotify, looking them up on Spotify, look up some songs like Besos del Sol, so that way you can make sure you find the right Libra.
Yeah.
Or look up Libra as well as a song, or Nina. Libra, Nina. And then go to artists.
That's actually Nina.
Nina, Nina. I'm sorry. That's the coconut in me. All right, yeah. I gotta give a shout out. All right, I love it. All right, Nina.
Yeah,
Nina. Look that up with Libra Nina on Spotify, and look it up, and then go to View Artist and give them a follow and get all the rest of the material.
Yeah,
good stuff right there.
I tell you, we're gonna go on a little journey. A Saturday.
Nice.
Because we're gonna start. It's gonna be Mark. And just me and Mark.
Oh, wow. Like the beginnings, the roots.
Just how we started there at the house, in the backyard. We're going to do what we do. And then work our way up to the stage.
Wow.
And we're going to do the majority of the first album. That's what's going to happen for the first set.
Sweet. Yes.
And then we're going to take a break. We're going to do a little something sentimental between sets. And then the second set, that's when we're going to bring everybody, all the cameos, the guest appearances.
Everybody, yeah. Wow. Is everyone at one time or kind of coming in and out?
At the beginning, it's going to be one at a time. Okay. But by the end, it should be almost everybody.
I love the almost everybody part. Yeah. That's a big finale right there.
So it's like, you know, starting from how we started.
Yeah.
Album and where we're at today.
Beautiful. So, that's Saturday. Man, Saturday, I got Fistful of Metal. We're playing a gig in Alice, the fairgrounds, from 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Doors open at 7. Richard Mendez starts at 8.
He starts at 7.
He starts at 7. Okay.
Yeah.
So show starts at 7. So doors probably open at 6.
Yep.
There you go. At 6. It's a free show this Saturday at the House of Rock. All right. You guys got to go out there for Libra. Show starting at 7 with Richard Mendez. And after that, we got Mariachi Aquila. Did I say that right?
Yep.
All right, good. And then, of course, Libra is going to come in there and close it with 2 huge sets. You need to do yourself a favor and get out there. It'll be a fun night, and you want to have a couple of drinks and get your groove on because these guys are going to be bringing out some music that's going to get to your soul. It's going to get to your soul, and it feels so good. Me just doing my research and jamming to the guys. I know that I'm gonna have to make up some get some points, should I say? And I want to take my wife to the show that night because I'm playing from 6 to 8. So getting back, hopefully I can get her to get out there with me and we can catch y'all set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think it's going to be a great time. And I just need to get her there. I'm going to say that we have the sax player out there. Everyone's going to be throwing down. Yeah. And she already loved the music. We already previewed it earlier. So
Bobby will be there.
Yeah.
When I invited him, I told him, I said, your song for sure.
For sure.
I said, and then we're going to do one of ours. We're going to remix it. To jazz. I say, because I want you and Ben on keys to do something crazy. We're not even going to throw any leads, me and Mark.
Okay.
You two do what you do,
This is we're featuring you guys.
But when I last talked to him, when I went to go see Another Level, we were talking, and I told him, I said, you know what, Bob? I said, I'm just going to send you the whole set list that we're doing for the second set. Because so far, everybody has come to practice to do their song. They want to join in with everything else.
Yeah.
I said, so I'm just going to throw you the whole set, and whatever you want to join in,
you're in. It's
free.
Yours.
So he finally made it this past, because he's from Victoria.
Okay.
So
he's got to try.
Yeah, yes. He came in to practice on the Thursday just to practice.
Awesome.
And dude, I think he played every song.
Yeah.
He was with us on every song. So I was like, cool.
It's going to be amazing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So coming up this Saturday, it's going to be throwing down Libra, Mariachi Aquila, and Richard Mendez starting the show at 7 o'clock. The doors open at 6, and it's free. Free show.
Yeah.
Get out there and have a great time. It's going to be an amazing time. 20-year celebration of Libra. And you're not going to know how great it is until you get out there or listen to it ahead of time before you get there and get that full experience.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good for your soul and then some. I want to finish up with you by talking about a segment that I like to call Draw the Line. All right, it's going to be a little something different. We're getting off topic right here, but we're going to talk about some of our favorite bands, maybe some of our favorite guitar players, and say these guys are in town. You can only be one place.
Yep.
Whether they're at the Selena or whether they're at the American Bank Center, you're either going to have to go to one or the other to go check it out.
Yeah.
And maybe you've seen one of these musicians, maybe you haven't, and so you want to see the other one that you haven't never seen before, then that's all right. But I want to see what your favorites are out of these bands.
Cool.
So let's start off. Let's start off with some six-string shredders, and we're going to take it back to Randy Rhoads versus Yngwie Malmsteen.
Oh.
Two different styles.
Yes, it is.
But I like to compare these two, and I wanted to see who you liked out of them, because when I was jamming to Yngwie Malmsteen's Marching Out, Randy Rhoads had already passed away, of course, but in my circle, Randy Rhoads was still the king of the king of everything. And then when Yngwie came out, I was like, I think this guy's a little better. I think, and that was just my own taste, because I like that kind of Viking shit that Yngwie brought to the table.
Well,
and the sweeps and everything. Wow, dude, it was like I had nothing I had heard before, except for Eddie Van Halen doing some of that stuff too. But Yngwie took it to another level.
Yeah.
So I would get clobbered by my friends, get dogpiled whenever we get into a fight about who's the best guitar player. So which one do you prefer out of them two guys?
Well, I finally got to see Yngwie last year.
In
San Antonio.
Aztec?
No, it's not.
Another theater?
It was a small club. I don't even remember the name of it.
Okay.
But I had never seen him. So, and he's one of my favorites.
Yes, mine too.
I finally caught him, dude, and it wasn't disappointing. It was awesome.
It was awesome.
But I would have to say Randy, because I never saw Randy.
Oh man, yeah.
I mean, I would love to have seen that.
That magic that everybody always says, hey, this kid was going to be something unreal, and what he's doing already, we already feel it.
Yeah.
He's changing things out here.
So I mean, like I said, I know Yngwie's one of my inspirations.
Yeah.
Like going back to the heavy metal days, it was Metallica, Anthrax, all that stuff that I started listening to. But then when I started wanting to learn more about the guitar,
it
was okay. now I got Andy, I got Joe Satriani, I got
That's when the Shredders started coming out, putting out their own albums, Steve Vai and everybody.
And then here comes Dream Theater and I'm like, okay, there's a whole new world that I need to learn.
Yes, bro, I know, and it's great. Thank goodness, hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with the next group. Ooh, okay. James Hetfield versus Dave Mustaine. James, hey, James, right there. Yeah. We love you, James. I'm pointing right behind me is a huge poster of James Hetfield of them playing here on Master of Puppets.
And I'll tell you, I like Dave's guitarist. He comes up with some good stuff, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the vocals that kind of get to me.
I get it. I get it.
He leaves his ear or something, you know? So I'm like, and then this dude's the opposite.
Yeah.
You know?
This dude's really hitting notes.
Yeah.
He's really hitting notes big time. So. All right.
I hope I didn't disappoint you.
No, it's not about disappointing me. I want to know more about you. If I was in your shoes, and I would pick Hetfield, bro, because I love Hetfield. I love the story because, you know, some kind of monster, you know, a man like that where everybody looks at him like that's the middleman.
Yeah.
He's got an image to uphold.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And he got tired of that. He goes, man, I don't want to be that guy anymore. Can I just fucking be me?
Yeah.
And y'all accept that? And, you know, everybody has their struggles with vices and stuff, especially when you get to be the biggest band in the world. And to overcome that and to see where Metallica is at right now, chain down.
Yep.
Incredible. Love Hetfield, but I got much respect for Mustaine.
Oh, yeah.
That motherfucker.
I know.
Bad motherfucker.
I know.
He came back with a vengeance. I'm going to make a bigger, better band. And in some, you know, some people's opinion, they are a better band. You know, that's what I say. In some.
The music, because I know what you're talking about, because it's like these guys, they opened up more. They wanted to explore more.
Sure.
So they did.
They took chances.
Away from the
big
thrash.
Chances. Yeah.
To where Dave
never left.
Nah, he's like, I know what I'm doing. This is what I'm going to do.
This is what I do best. And you know what? Us metalhead fans, we love that.
Yeah.
That's what we get from like Pantera. That's what we got from Slayer. And of course, AC/DC. You know, it's just, that's what they do. Just keep doing it and we'll always love you for it. Yes. Let's move on to the next one. How about some blues guys? How about Stevie Ray Vaughan versus B.B. King? Wow, these guys. These guys, they let their soul out when they start playing.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I got you.
Bro. Yeah, that is.
All right.
Yeah, because I like both of them. You know,
absolutely.
They both have their own.
Absolutely.
But damn, dude. And I would probably say Steve because I never saw him, and I know more of his music than I do.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that would probably hit me a little bit more.
Got it.
You know?
Oh man, and Stevie's been here at least a couple times, and I never fucking made my ass get out there. I think I was working nights, like I want to say, like at the Black Eyed Pea, or maybe at On the Border, because those are the gigs that I had at night, and I have a feeling like it was during the week and I couldn't get it off, and so I missed out on some great opportunities. And next thing you know, I hear that Stevie Ray died.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I know there's on Spotify, dude. I have it saved where Steve and BB's brother.
Oh, the Vaughan brothers.
No. Jimmy King's.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Brother. I think it's his brother or something like that.
What?
They have a session together.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I found it. We were at a bar one day, and I don't know how I came up, but I found it and I played it. I was like, oh shit! So I looked it up, and it's an album.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna listen to it, dude. It's awesome.
Damn, I bet that's awesome.
It's nice.
Damn. Yep. So Stevie Ray Vaughan it is.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta take a look right here. Let's see who we got. Right. We got Raul Zepeda.
Who?
It was Zepeda. Raul. Yes.
Oh, that's Roy.
Oh, that's Roy. Yeah. ¿Qué pasó? Thanks for coming in tonight. Let's see what else we got, Jeff. Guys, thanks a lot. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate you joining the show. Okay, I got two more for us. This next one is Eddie Van Halen versus Steve Vai.
Really, dude?
Come on. You're like, that's easy. Come
No,
on.
it's not.
Oh, it's not. All right. Okay. All right. Even better.
Well, I mean,
I like there to be, a little like, oh, what's it gonna be?
yeah.
Who will it be, man?
I think I would have to go check out Eddie.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie. I never seen him.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
And
I always wish I could have caught Van Halen.
I kicked myself in the ass for that, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I never got to see him.
How about Mammoth? Have you seen Mammoth?
No.
That's another good one. His son.
Yeah.
He's got a great band, and he sounds like Dad.
Yeah. I've heard some of his music. I'm like, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But
Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, man. Hell yeah. And I compare those two because, when David Lee Roth left Van Halen, he had to get the fucking best guitar player because he just came from the best.
Yep.
It was like, who's it going to be? Steve Vai. Fuck yeah.
Yep.
And you know what? They put out some banger hits.
They did.
They really did.
Yep.
So much love. And I love those Diamond Days years.
Yeah.
But I'm still a Hagar fan.
Me too.
I'm a Van Halen.
Everybody gives
the
me shit
notes,
about
bro.
that.
Hagar, man. Come on.
Well, I think
and guitar.
When I just had it, I think they got more interesting. What the meaning behind them.
Yeah. You actually had somebody that wrote some really good songs.
It wasn't just about chicks anymore. You know what I mean?
Right, bro. One of my favorite songs of all time is Still Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And the notes that Sammy hits on that song, wow, dude, he can't even hit them. He gets Michael Anthony to do them. God bless Michael Anthony, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, I got one more pair, and then we'll call it a wrap. And this one is going to be between Dimebag Darrell versus John Petrucci.
Dude.
Yes, I got you. Yes,
that's why you just heard I come from.
I know that's right, and we love our Texas metal right there.
Mm-hmm.
And John he's changed music the way we know it.
Yeah.
From when he jumped into the game up to where he is right now.
Yeah.
He's always been setting the standard up higher, and he's always been the guy that progressive guitars can always go to and see how it's done.
What's new?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same token, Dimebag is an incredible guitar player in his own right. What he's come from, what he brings to the table, and his presence is something unreal.
I will say this, man. I mean, Dime, I'll never say anything bad about him. He changed a lot, man. He put down some awesome shit. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
He was his own person. But coming from a guitar player that I was always trying to find something challenging, and I'm not gonna say Pantera is not challenging. He is, but Petrucci, it's like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Like, damn. That was the one thing that got me to where I am today. Because I always tried to challenge myself with the music that I was trying to learn.
Yeah.
And I'm not a cover guy. I don't do covers. Even the covers that we do cover now.
Yeah.
With L.I.B.R.A, I try to make it our own. I always change them because I don't like to say them the way it's supposed to be played.
Yeah.
But that was one of those things. Back then, I remember I got offered to play, Tejano. I would always turn it down. I said, no, dude, it's good money. I said, nah. I wanted something to challenge me.
That I want to play. Yeah.
And I think when I started jamming with Pete Hernandez, that's what kind of flipped everything for me. Because when we went our separate ways, I was like, well, shit, now I need to know how to play leads.
Yeah.
And that's how I started.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was just, I was always looking for something challenging.
And that John always brought it. John Petrucci. Dream Theater, much love. Much love. I got to catch him. Did you go to the, what did Megadeth call it? The Gigantour?
Yeah.
That was a hell of a show.
Yeah.
And that was great. Symphony X was there too, right?
I don't remember.
Or was it Nevermore?
I don't even think it was Nevermore.
Not even Nevermore.
No.
I have a feeling it was one of those two bands that was in that mix because it was they brought the guitar virtuosos out on that one. And that was fucking awesome.
Dude,
Gigantour. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of a different lineup.
No, it was over there at
Concrete. Yeah, was that Concrete?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was there.
Well, what a fucking band. What a tour right there.
Yeah.
Yes. And that just goes to show that Mustaine, he ain't scared. He ain't scared. Nah, bring on Dream Theater. They can open for us. They can open for us. It's all right. It's all good. And even, because he's confident. They know they got hits. They got like 16, 17, 20 albums to make it banging hits after hit. And even in the days where things were crazy, like Risk and Cryptic Writings, where we've seen Megadeth play in a small bar downtown.
Yeah.
What the fuck? They still came back around. That just goes to show, man, when you never stop.
Yeah.
Good things will end up in the long run.
Yep.
All that hard work pays off, bro.
And that kind of reminds me of my story because I don't think of myself as an awesome guitar player or anything like that. I try to stay as humble as possible. But when we started Libra, I remember me, Mark, and my ex-wife, we went to San Antonio to go check out Gypsy Kings.
Gypsy Kings, great.
And
great
we were there,
band.
and that's one of Mark's favorites.
Yeah.
And he goes, we're going to open up for them one day. And I just looked at him and said, whatever, dude. I'm going to say about a year or two later, I hear that they're coming down, so I called.
Yeah.
And I got the gig.
There you go. Hell yeah.
The thing was, they didn't want nobody playing with them.
Okay.
It was supposed to be it's an evening with Gypsy Kings.
Okay.
So they said, you're going to be on a small stage. I was like, concrete. I said, that's cool. He goes, and y'all are going to end the show because we need to keep people there for about another hour. Can y'all do that? I said, no problem.
Okay.
So we got the game. I called Mark. I said, I'll never believe what just happened. He goes, what? I said, we're playing with Gypsy Kings. He goes, you're lying, right? I said, no, dude. I said, we're playing with Gypsy Kings. I said, guess what? He goes, what? They're opening up for us.
They're opening for us, bro. Yes, bro. Oh, hell yeah.
That was our very first big thing, dude.
Yes.
And after that night, that's how we got the show with Del Castillo. Because as we're working to get paid, I forgot who it was. He goes, y'all fit perfect with Del Castillo. I've been trying to get that show. He goes, it's yours from now on.
Damn, that was awesome. That opened doors right there. Dude, that's awesome.
But that was funny. You just said that, man.
And they're opening for us.
Yes.
That's the best. I love that, brother. Damn. What a great way to end the show off right there. Hell yeah, I love that story. Coming up Saturday, it's going to be a great night. 20-year celebration of Libra coming up at the House of Rock. Doors opening at 6 o'clock and at 7 o'clock. We got Richard Mendez starting the night off. And he's even going to return for the second set of Libra, so you can catch more of Richard. But after Richard said, we got Mariachi Aquila, and that's featuring Joe Villarreal. And I know everybody knows Joe from that show. Jesus, I think about Joe, and I think about 665. What are we talking about? Numb to the Blow?
Yep.
Definitely love some Numb to the Blow. Yes. Bring some of that back, man. Alfred and the guys. It's always a big time favorite with us guys, and with Jesse Lopez.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to Jesse. And Jesse, I'm going to get you on this podcast one of these days. Absolutely. But you guys got to get down there. Free show, Libra 20th century and 20th celebration.
Yeah.
It's been 20 great years.
Yeah.
Now we got a huge band coming up.
Yes.
Fans of young classics. We got Julissa coming out there. And we've got some heavy hitters. You got Salazar from Another Level. Going to be out there.
Alma, she comes from Alma, Richard, and Ben Riddle. They're from The Groove.
The Groove. That's right. I was going to say Alma's from The Groove.
Yeah.
That's right. And her husband?
No. He goes up there and plays cowbell every once in a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Much love to them, man. I love The Groove. They rock.
And then we got we got percussion players from Cumbia Kings and man. It's crazy, dude.
It's crazy. The great talent that's going to be out there.
Yeah.
And it's because it's a great cause. They love what Mike put together here in Libra. And if you just look them up on Spotify, look up Tu Padre. All right. Look up Tu Padre and Libra. And we'll be able to find them right there and go to View Artists. You can get the rest of the hits off of there. But look them up on their YouTube as well. Get a taste of them tonight. Get a taste of them. As soon as you're listening to this, go to them and check them out because you don't want to miss the show coming up Saturday. Mike's already taking care of all the admission. It's free. Just come out there and have a great time. Doors open at 6, 7 p.m. The show's going to start. Do yourself a favor. Get out to the House of Rock this Saturday and have a great time. Yes, Libra is going to be putting on a show that is worth 20 years waiting for.
Yes.
Mike, thanks a lot for being my guest tonight.
Thanks for inviting me.
Hey, it's been a good time, and we'll have to do it again.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
You guys, thanks a lot for joining us tonight on the show. I want to see you Saturday night over at the House of Rock for Libra, Richard Mendez, and Mariachi Aquila. Thanks a lot for being on the show tonight, Mike.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you at the show. Later.